Good morning, good morning, good morning, my friends. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, my friends. How are you? I hope you are well. Welcome to the day. It is Thursday, May 14th, and what a day we have ahead of us, depending on when you're watching this, of course. Right now, when I am recording this at 9:17-ish a.m., the moon is still in Aquarius, but by the time this hits, we will already be void, of course, as the moon is going void at 10:03 a.m. all times Eastern. Of course, I am getting all of my info from the Llewellyn Witches calendar, the 2020 version of the. So it's nothing wrong with a void, of course, day. It is void, of course, for the majority of the day. It'll be going into Pisces at 9:24 p.m. I am a Pisces moon, so it'll actually be lovely. Divination's pretty good during a void, of course, moon. The psychic static tends to be at a minimum, so I can go directly to my gods, masters, teachers, etc. That's where I draw my information from anyway. The divine. I'm more of a mystic than a psychic. That's why I don't call myself a psychic. I call myself a professional intuitive, because the word psychic has become so muddied over the decades. Thank you, Linda Georgian, the Psychic Friends Network, good gods almighty. But the tricky sticky of the day and for the next period of time, we are looking at Jupiter retrograde. Jupiter goes retrograde at 10:32 a.m. So we've got that going for us, added with the Venus retrograde from yesterday and the Saturn retrograde from Monday. Yay. I mean, this happens often. And I know people have this really horrible point of view about retrogrades in general. I'm like that with them. It depends on how you work it. I'm a witch, right? It's like if it's raining, I can work rain magic, right? If it's 100 degrees outside, I can work heat magic. It's like kind of how it works. It's all weather to me, whether I like it or not, right? So doing some research on Jupiter retrograde, as I usually do, or any of the retrogrades, I like to see what's going on. This time around, it's really about seeing the bigger picture, stepping back, right? Retrograde. Jupiter is Zeus. Hi, Daddy. So think of the planet Jupiter expansion, Zeus sitting at the top of the mountain of Mount Olympus, seeing the larger picture, but backing up, right? It doesn't actually go backwards. Planets don't actually go backwards in their orbit. That would be cataclysmic. No, it's just an optical illusion. It's about orbits. Orbits aren't all the same shape. They're not all perfectly round. Some are oblong. So some appear to go backwards because they're actually, it's like if you've ever been in a train, right? Two trains, and then one train is slightly goes faster than the other. It looks like the other one's going backwards. It's an optical illusion. So really, we should get over these retrogrades eventually. I mean, in general. But it's one of those things that so many people have believed in it for so long, it creates this momentum of thought form. So still has an effect until we snap out of it, and maybe in unity consciousness, we'll get over that. But until such time, really good time to pull back and see the larger picture of your life. And I'm going to be addressing that when I do my live chat today around 11 a.m. By the way, I'm pulling myself off the timelines entirely. I had myself on a schedule. I was posting the readings and the meditation videos and all of that stuff. I was scheduling them ahead, and I spoke with my guys this morning. They're like, that is exhausting you to try and get it all done in time. Just as soon as it's ready to publish, hit publish, send it out. People will, if they really want it, they will find it, and they will hit that notification bell and get a notification when it comes out. Now, some people have told me that they've hit the notification bell and they're not getting notifications. Don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I'm a witch, not a technician. So shall we get down to today's reading? I thought with all this Jupiterian stuff and Pisces and whatnot, let me just put that over there, that I thought the goddesses, the gods, goddesses, and the angels, gods, and goddesses oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno would be a good choice for today, because it is simple, it is direct, but it's direct. It's just like, whoa. Sometimes it's a little too direct, kind of calling things on the carpet. And I figured, since we're doing Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for the 12 signs, everybody could get at least one for the day. But do go watch the healing mantra reads that I did yesterday. They were all really on point, at least in terms of the elements of the signs involved, right? Like the fire signs got very fire sign things, water, etc. Right? So let's do this. I already said my prayers. The deck is already blessed. Let's see what you get. I'm going to be drinking coffee throughout because, come on. It's a Thursday. Let's do this. Breathe. Good neck crack. My angels, gods, and goddesses, good morning. I know we've already spoke, but good morning anyway on camera, please. One card in clarity for the Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs this Thursday, May 14th, 2020. Please, an angel, a god, or a goddess. What's going on for the Aries collective today? A little oracle, a little piece of the larger picture. You have the goddess of oneness. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. Well, that's good to know. And remember, it need not always be sexual or romantic. It can absolutely be somebody, you know, a friend, a family member, someone on the other side thinking fondly of you at the moment. Now, Aries, how you want to work that into your day, maybe you want to return that favor, right? The moon it's going to be for the course all day for the most part. So kind of chill. Take today, if you can, to not just meditate, because meditate in the West has become very active. It's like visualize and do this and think of that and clear a chakra and, you know, send blessings, which is fine, which is great. It's just very yang. Actually try and sit in silence today. I found that just sitting and listening, eyes open or eyes closed, tends to slow the mind, and you go into stillness because you're doing that, and maybe you'll be able to receive, right? Someone you love is thinking fondly of you. Maybe you'll be able to pick up on some of that vibe without trying. Taurus, breathe. My angels, gods, and goddesses, please. One card for the Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. What's going on for them today, this Thursday, May 14th, 2020? We've got the Angel of Finances. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. Well, that's a little prophetic. That's prophetic, not pathetic, prophetic. Now look, Taurus, you're an earth sign. Jupiter, that is going retrograde, is often about money and expansion. But also Thursday is a day, because it is jeudi in français, jeudi Jupiter's day. So yeah, there can be an expansion there. So for an angel of finance to be smiling down on you today, it's saying go into gratitude. Now, we're going to be talking a lot about gratitude in the next couple of live chats that I'm doing on YouTube to kind of work with this retrograde in a way. So certainly I learned from my monk friends that gratitude is the attitude of increase. What you give thanks for tends to multiply. So yeah, give thanks for what you've got. Give thanks for the abundance that's coming in, because that, I mean, this doesn't just say abundance of time, abundance of healing, abundance of finances. It's very specific, and I know us earth signs like that. Virgo power. I know you're not Virgos, unless you are. Right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Gems, you're truly outrageous, truly, truly, truly outrageous. My angels, gods, and goddesses, please, one card in clarity for the Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. An angel, a goddess, or a god. What you got for them for this Thursday, May 14th, 2020? The angel of manifestation. Your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. Well, that's good. So expect some kind of, well, expect maybe is not the word. Be open to something manifesting for you today, something that you have put your effort and determination into. But you know, the funny thing about manifestation is we manifest things all day long. You're manifesting this moment right now. You're manifesting this reading, right? So we have to, like Jupiter retrograde, pull back and see, oh my God, I've manifested everything in my life all the time. People think they're not good at it. Well, no, it just means you didn't get what you wanted. When people say that, oh, I'm not good at manifesting. I wasn't in the vortex. I didn't have the right stuff on my vision board, whatever. You know, if I never see another vision board again, I'll be fine. But to really look at it differently, right? Then you'll see, oh my God, I'm really good at manifesting. I just didn't realize, right? It's going to be an interesting Jupiter retrograde, I have a feeling, just for the whole world, considering we are all reevaluating things from the larger point of view. Cancerians, breathe. My angels, gods, and goddesses, one card in clarity for the Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign on this Thursday, May 14th. What you got for them? The angel of emergence. It's time for the real you to emerge. Come out of your shell, my crabbies. Come out of your shell. It's time for the real you to emerge. And that's not saying necessarily that you're being deceptive, but Cancerians, I have to say, having a Cancerian mother, that I learned that crabs never walk forward that way. They tack from side to side, right? Watch them, they do. So sometimes they might be a little circuitous, that's a good word for it, in terms of expressing themselves and letting you know what's really going on for them. So, you know, it's time for the real you to emerge. Say what you mean to say. I made a promise. I promise. Every time I work a song lyric and I take a sip of something. But not alcohol, because I do it so often I would be blotto by the time we got to Libra. Breathe. For the Leos, yay, I'm Leo rising. Here we go. Absolutely, I take daily tips from when I do these readings in the morning. Please, my angels, gods, and goddesses, one card in clarity for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. What you got? What you got for us, Leo, Sun, Moon, Risings today, this Thursday, May 14th, 2020. Angel of joyfulness. Oh, rock on. I could use it. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. You know, my cards have been saying that. Even the readings that I'm doing for the channel, like the Leo, Virgo, Libra stuff, because I'm Leo, Rising, Virgo, Sun, Libra, Venus, Pisces, Moon, have been saying like there's this turnaround coming, because I've been working my chakras to the bone for you, YouTube, and just life in general. A lot of healing work, a lot of loving the self, a lot of emotional clearing, a lot of transformation, transmutation stuff, right? Because I live alone, and I spoke with my guides last night about it. I'm like, why is this so hard and so emotional? It's like the emotional, I mean, I'm an empath, I get that. I'm a master empath. I'm clearing for the planet and people who can't deal with their emotions. That's okay, I'll clear it for them. I get the expansion and the insight that they don't, though. It's like, do your own cleaning. But I said to them, if anybody else witnessed the mood swings that I'm going through in one day recently, they would recommend therapy. And they're like, well, that's why you're alone, so that you can do this unobserved. I was like, oh. So I'm ready for some joyfulness. I'd like to empath some joy. Let's do that. It's just not a lot of people aren't very, very joyful right now. That's okay. Let's go to the Virgo. Let's see what the Virgs get, shall we? Virgo power. Breathe. Do I get symbolically naked during these daily reads? Yeah, I think I do. But my legs are still crossed. My angels, gods, and goddesses, please, one card in clarity for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on this Wednesday. Thursday. This Thursday, May 14th, 2020. Please, an angel, a god, or a goddess, what you got for us? The angel of the universe. It's a big job title. You are being encouraged to expand your thinking, right? How perfect for Jupiter retrograde, but tricky for Virgos. We like the detail, right? We like the So critical thinking, critical thinkers. Oh yes, I think I understand. We kind of do that. It's not our bailiwick, but it doesn't mean we can't do it when needed. Ain't that right, Melchior? The cats are just adorable. I love them. I love waking up with one of my 3 kitty cats. I can't roll out of bed without moving one of them, but you know, a king size bed too that I think they'd spread out. Nope, gotta be near mama. Libra, ready? Breathe. No, come sit with me, booger? Nope. Tell by that look in his eyes, he's not interested. My angels, gods, and goddesses. There you are. 1 card in clarity, please, for the Libra collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign this Thursday, May 14th, 2020. What you got? The Angel of Pleasure. Yay. Now, there's one particular friend of mine who watches these, might enjoy this, being the Libra that she is. Mari. Angel of Pleasure. Take pleasure in the things that you do. And look, it's an angel sort of skinny dipping and bathing and whatnot. It's lovely. And you know, this is what I call my gamut, right? Leo, Virgo, Libra, Leo rising, Virgo sun, Venus, and Libra. Take pleasure in the things that you do. And I think I am going to do that today, particularly with the Angel of Joyfulness and the Angel of the Universe. This is why these daily readings can be very helpful if you put together the pieces of the puzzle. I am a Virgo, but I'm also a mystic. So for some reason, my whole life, the divine has never given me like any really ultimate clear answers unless it was sort of an emergency. There have been some. Otherwise, they give me clues, tips, and hints. Like, I'm a mystic. They're like, follow the mystery, follow the clues, and you'll be shown. Now, sometimes that clues have brought me to places that I didn't want to go, but I had to go there. We're going to be talking about a golden question today and probably tomorrow in the live chats. You might want to check those out. Very important questions to ask. But for the Libras, at least, we get to take pleasure in the things that we do, which is why I'm pulling myself off the schedule, putting out the recorded reads and all of that as they come through me. And if my numbers go down, my numbers go down. If my numbers go up, my numbers go up. I just can't stress myself out about that, because if I'm not enjoying it, I don't want to do it anymore. And I really enjoy doing it. So, see what I mean? Take pleasure in the things you do as the heating comes on. Scorpio, you ready? Nice deep breath. Nice deep breath, Scorpios. Every Scorpio should be a deep breather just to process all of that emotion hidden down in there. My angels, gods, and goddesses, please, 1 card in clarity for the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What you got for them this Thursday, May 14th, 2020? What you got for them? The Angel of Soul Love. Tonight is the night we're making soul love. I know the lyric is slow love. I know. Angel of Soul Love. Time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love. Well, there you go. Soul love is the love of your soul then, right? Take the time. Love yourself. Love what arises, right? That self-love. I mean, it's become such a metaphysical, spiritual cliche. Love yourself. Self-love, self-love, self-love. But it is not the easiest thing in the world to do, particularly when love brings up its opposite, right? So as you learn to love yourself, those things, those emotions that you didn't feel to completion, that you didn't really embrace the value of the painful emotions. I have made such a friend with sadness that when it shows up now, I welcome it. I'm like, welcome, my friend. Let's cry. I'm here. Because that is a real indication that the ego is dissolving and being embraced, integrating into the soul, right? One example. And I got that from Matt Kahn's second book. I mean, I kind of knew that, but I love the way he phrases stuff. He's a true teacher, and like me, I will say this, a facilitator, is that we make things simpler. His second book, Everything is Here to Help You, really good, really good. His third book, The Universe Always Has a Plan, is wonderful, but it's a lot simpler, I find. That second one, it's good for Virgos at least, and probably for Scorpios, a bit deeper. Sagittarians, you are ruled by Jupiter. We won't hold you responsible for the retrograde. I guess we should, but we won't. Why? Because we're good enough, we're smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like us. Breathe. There we go. My angels, gods, and goddesses, please. One card for the Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What you got for them this day 20? The angel of support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. Well, first of all, I've never known a Sagittarius that was silent about anything. However, maybe when it's a call for help, right? Usually they have that blah, just comes out of their mouth, and then they think about it. But for when it's a call for help, I could see that. The angel of support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. So allow yourself the support. Now, look, I know a lot of Sagittarians that love to be independent, self-sufficient, that, you know, they rarely do ask for help unless it's dire emergency. But even then, if you offer them help and support, they're like, thanks, but I got this, right? They can be very independent, which I love. I mean, I love Sagittarius. I've never met a Sagittarius I didn't absolutely adore, because they're fun. They put a happy face on things. Oh, let's just move on to the next thing. But I don't know anybody who can't use the support. So angel of support, let it in. Even if the mantra is, I allow the universe to support me today. It'll feel like that for the first 20 minutes. But if you stick with it, I allow. I accept that the universe wants to support me today. I accept that the angels want to support me today, and I will allow it. I will allow it. I may not like it, but I will allow it. That sort of line of thinking can really open things up for you. Capricorns, breathe. How's this Saturn retrograde treating you, Capricorns? See, I'm Virgo, so, well, sun sign. So I'm ruled by Mercury. So when Mercury goes retrograde 3 times a year, I'm like, Though I've gotten better with them over the years, really working them for my advantage. Saturn Capricorn is a lot of slow down, all right? A lot of slow down, lethargy and tiredness, but really giving the body time to rest, the mind time to rest, the nervous system the opportunity to unwind by slowing down. So let's see what the angels, gods, or goddesses have for you. Breathe. Oh, my angels, gods, and goddesses, please, one card in clarity for the Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What you got? What you got for them this Thursday, May 14th, 2020? Ooh, the angel of abundance. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. Now, remember, these are daily readings. Now, I would give it a full 24 hours in a daily reading, like from this, whenever you're watching it. Like right now, this is 9:39, so figure this will be out by 10 a.m. 9:39 to 9:39 tomorrow, right? Ish. You know, give it a little wiggle room. So allow, right? A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. Now, it doesn't say you have to do anything. It's just saying it's about to manifest. And it doesn't say what kind of abundance either. So considering we're about to go into Jupiter retrograde, which is about expansion and often abundance, really stretch your perception to see the abundance that's coming in. Aquariums, my Aquarians, breathe. My angels, gods, and goddesses, please, one card in clarity for the Aquarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What you got for them this Thursday, May 14th, 2020? Please, an angel, a god, or a goddess for the Aquariums, my Aquarians. Ooh, what a beautiful picture. Oh, god of the underworld. Something which no longer serves you is about to end. Ooh, Snapperini. Look at him, though. Like, I'm on very good terms with Lord Hades, god of the underworld. He's gorgeous. Everyone's afraid of him. He's really beautiful. That's not really what he looks like to me, but it's not that far off. To me, he looks like Michael Hutchins from In Excess, with pin straight long black hair all the way down his back. He's gorgeous. I rested my head in his lap and cried, and he stroked my hair and told me that everything will be okay and I will always have a place in the Elysian fields when I'm done here. So I got that going for me. See, how do you know something's real? It's like, I love my gods. They love me. Let's move on to Pisces, shall we? Last card down. Nice deep breath. I literally have tears in my eyes. So yeah, that's a mystic for you. The love of God, right? That's why if I'm single for the rest of my life, because honey, with this Venus retrograde, I'd rather be single. A lot of people, it's gonna be like breakup extravaganza going on, right? Get me out of this relationship yard sale. Yeah. All right, here we go. Last card down for the Pisceans. Here we go. Pisces moon. Yay. Breathe. My angels, gods, and goddesses, please one card in clarity. Please, that's a good one. For the Piscean collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, considering the moon's going into Pisces tonight at, what is it, 9:34 p.m., whatever. Please, 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 my angels, gods, and goddesses, one card for the Piscean collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs this Thursday, May 14th. What you got for us fishies? The god of spiritual healing. An aspect of you or a situation in your life is in need of healing. Well, we know that. We know it's in need of healing, but when we think of the God, look at him. Look at her. Look at him. Okay, you can come sit by my bedside and hold my hand. Cute. An aspect of you or a situation in your life is in need of healing. Well, chances are it's going to be emotional, considering with the retrogrades going on and that the moon will be in Pisces later tonight, that we'll be doing some emotional healing. Yay. But overall, I have to say these do resonate for me, at least the ones that I have planets for. So as I like to do, I will go through them quickly. For Aries, you have the goddess of oneness. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at this moment, right? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, angel of finances. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. Rock and roll, bop and stroll. Gemini collective, angel of manifestations. Your efforts, determinations, and perseverance have paid off. Bully for you. Rock and roll. How lovely, how lovely. Cancerian collective, angel of emergence. It's time for the real you to emerge. Come out of your shell, hermit, crab, or otherwise. Leo, angel of joyfulness. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. I'm keeping this one. Leo rising, that I am. Of course I would. Virgo collective, angel of the universe. You are being encouraged to expand your thinking, and I am so okay with that. I'm both up for that and down for that. For the Libra, angel of pleasure. Take pleasure in the things that you do. I will do my best. Just show me. Won't you show me how? If I'm going to play a game, let's play it. The Scorpios, angel of soul love. Time to look at how you value yourself, issues of self-love. Polish those stingers, Scorpios. The Sagittarius, angel of support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. Again, never knew a Sagittarian to be ultimately that silent, but with calls for help, yes. For the Capricorn, angel of abundance. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. Rock and roll for you as well. Literally rock, earth sign. Aquarius, god of the underworld. Something which no longer serves you is about to end, and oftentimes that can be a joyous thing. So I know, see it from a larger place. Don't crack up, bend your brain, see both sides, throw off your mental chains. A mantra I've learned to live by since the 80s. And lastly, Pisces, god of spiritual healing. An aspect of you or a situation in your life is in need of healing, and don't we know that? Doesn't the world be in need of healing right now? But we're all doing our best, and hopefully being as blessed as we can be as we go. So do remember to bless as you go, right? So I'll give it to you right now. May all 12 signs be blessed with all that they need this Thursday, May 14th, 2020, to heal, to grow, to learn, to embrace what needs to be embraced, to release what needs to be released, and to see things from a higher perspective for this Jupiter retrograde ensuing. May they be so blessed. So mote it be. And so it is. Thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm putting out videos when they're done and ready to be published. I'm taking myself off the schedule because it's driving me nuts and I just can't do it anymore. So so hit that notification bell, and by all means feel free to comment in the comment section below because it keeps me going some days. Cool. Otherwise, wishing you the very best and the very blessed of today. Say it with me if you're familiar, so you will be doubly blessed. Hail, farewell, and blessed be. Ciao bello.